Hello, everybody. I just thought I'd give you a quick end of term video to explain some stuff rather than you have to read a whole email long-winded that I might type it. So hope this term has been a little bit more interesting for you. You know, it's a different type of skill you've been using. So that idea of looking at artists who are creating images from images or impacting on images and being subjective and also then bringing meaning to the work. So whether you studied an artist who set up a photograph in a particular way and spent a lot of time putting in kind of props or putting in materials or just orchestrating the photograph, whether it's an artist who did something technical with the camera, they tried something different, whether it's manipulating how the camera can see through something, or maybe it's with the movement or the settings, or an artist who did something to the image afterwards, so post-production or a combination sometimes. So it's a very different way of working. So the work that you've got in so far, you've had some feedback from whoever it might be, whether it's me, whether it's George, or whether it's Joe. Use half term to kind of build on that feedback and just make some improvements, right? And then you'll get your final grade just a couple of days after half term. So, don't spend a huge amount of time. It's not a big stress level or anything like that. It's just if you had a bit of feedback that you could do, well, then just go for it and try it. It'd be really useful at this stage just to kind of see where you're utilizing the feedback and moving forward with it. So, are we going to set you homework over half term for the next project? No. All right, we're not going to do that because we do want to create that essence of, even though we're all in our same situation, location that we will be, let's actually just kind of vary it up a little bit and not be thinking about photography work to what I need to do before I think the 1st of June. So the only thing I'll ask you to do is a bit of thinking. We want you to think about, what do you really like about photography? What area of photography are you really interested in? What are those things that just you really enjoy about photography? So that's all we want to do. I'll explain what we're going to be doing in a brief summary next term, and I'll explain that now. But after, when you come back on the 1st of June, we'll have materials ready for you to launch and have a look at. We don't really want you thinking about them now, so that's why we're not releasing them yet. We just want you to have a bit of a break. So our next project is where we start Unit 1, Personal Investigation. Personal investigation is worth 60% of your whole A level. And then the other 40% is called, I've forgotten. No, I haven't. Extended, I have forgotten. What's it called again? Um, Personal investigation, which is Unit 1. Unit 2, which is controlled assignment. All right. And that's the 40%. So all we're talking about now is Unit 1, which is from the 1st of June up until the 31st of January. So it's a long period of time, and who knows what's going to happen in between, but we'll look after you in relation to photography. So between the 1st of June and the 31st of January, it's Unit 1, 60% of your A level. What we produce from this point on, folks, cannot go online on social media, okay? Because it is exam work. It's stuff that goes to the exam board. So it has to be kept, whether it's on the kind of computer systems that we use in college. None of it can go on social media. None of it can be sent out to other people or emailed and so forth. It is, that's their exam kind of board conditions. That's that bit. What we're going to be doing is, within Unit 1, you've got the major project and you've got what we call a related study. All right, the related study is a 12% of your whole A level. The other major project is 48%. We're going to be working on the related study for the moment. All right, and we're basing it around the idea of genre. So genre is a type of photography. It's a section, or it's a kind of a movement. So like documentary or landscape or portraiture, they're all genres. And we're going to ask you to specifically look at one genre that's going to be your main area of focus. And then we're going to get you to kind of drill down in and look at some of the subgenres. And you've been doing that. You did that at landscape. You looked at urban and you looked at rural. So you have that kind of skill set there. And we're just going to do a fun, kind of really kind of dynamic, interesting project where it's going to be research and you're going to be going finding out stuff and bringing back stuff and kind of watching some videos and so forth. So that's going to be next term, and that's getting us ready for what we're going to be doing. Just letting you know, not asking you to do anything apart from think, what's the area of photography that you really enjoy? So folks, I hope you have a lovely half term. If you want to make those improvements to your project for Beyond Traditions, brilliant, well done. If you're chatting to some other people who, maybe are finding things difficult with photography, if you're in any group chats, give them a bit of support and, tell them to give us an email. I'll be checking my email a couple of times over half term. So, anyone can send me one and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But thank you for those of you who submitted work already. It's looking good. It's interesting. Yes, there's areas for improvement, but that's fine. So I'm going to sign off now. Now, aren't you glad I put this in a video rather than a big long-winded email? All right. Take care, folks. Goodbye.